So, you're ready to draw your next story. Rather than drawing each story of your building from scratch, you can copy and adapt your ground floor plan, saving hours of work. In this video, I'll take you through creating your first floor by copying your ground floor plan. First, we need to set up the ground floor plan as a level of the building. Once BuildingWorks knows the order and height of each level, it can stack them together to create elevations and 3D views of your building. First, click on the Views and 3D tab and click the Level button. The Level dialog box pops up. Here we can label and set the heights of the level. Let's call this level Ground Floor. Use the Tab key to move down the input boxes. For the ground floor, the base height is simply the ground level, so we'll leave it set to 0. Check the wall height is correct for your walls, and ensure the level is set to 1. This means the ground floor is the first level in our building. The first floor will be level 2, and so on. Now click OK. Now BuildingWorks will prompt us to select a reference point and define the boundaries of the level. First, the instructions tell us to click to place a point of reference. The reference point is a point you select on the building which is the same all the way through, so you can stack the floors or levels on top of each other to create your elevations and 3D views. I'm going to use the bottom left hand corner of the external wall. Click on the point you choose for your reference point. Now the instructions prompt us to click to select the first point of the box to define the level. We're going to draw a box around the ground floor plan to set the boundaries of the level. Position your cursor slightly above and to the left of the plan. Click the left mouse button. Finally, the instructions prompt us to click to select the second point of the box to define the level. Move your cursor below and to the right of the plan. Click the left mouse button once again. This creates a boundary around the ground floor level, shown in pink. Now we've defined the ground floor level, we can copy it and use it to create the first floor. Click on the level boundary to select it. Now click the right mouse button. A menu appears. Select the Copy Selection option. The instructions now tell us to select a reference point or use arrow keys to place the copy of the level adjacent to the selected level. The simplest way of placing the new level is to press an arrow key to tell BuildingWorks where you want it. I'm going to press the right arrow key to indicate that I want to place the first floor level to the right of the ground floor level. The Copy Level dialog box pops up as BuildingWorks creates level 2. The first screen allows you to label and set the heights of the level. I'm going to call this the first floor. Tabbing into the next input box, the base height for level 2 has been taken from the wall height of the ground floor level, so I'm happy with that. The level height has been copied from the ground floor level and may need changing. I'm going to change the level height to 2,550mm, as this is the height of my first floor walls. The level has automatically been numbered 2, which is fine. If you ever want to copy a level to create an attic, you would need to select the attic configuration at this point. Once you're happy with the level settings, click Next. On the next screen, you'll find a list of all the components which you can copy across to your new level. You can choose to remove certain components, such as internal walls, doors and windows. Let's make the window full screen to make it easier to see. Double-click on the bar at the top of the window. Obviously, we want to copy the external walls, so I'm going to leave all the brick and block cavity walls ticked. As the upper floor configuration is selected, the foundations and footings will automatically be removed and the upper floor walls will be estimated. I'm going to remove the internal block walls so I can add stud walls to my first floor plan. You can untick each wall individually, or the quickest way to remove an element is to use the Selection drop-down menu. To unselect all of the internal walls, click Selection, click Walls, and then click Unselect all internal walls. By default, external doors will not be copied across. However, you can tick the adjacent tick boxes if you want to copy them. Windows will be copied by default. You can always delete them at a later point. However, as with all the other components, it's entirely up to you whether you copy them or not. Untick them if you don't want them. I'm going to remove the concrete slab by going to Selection and clicking Unselect All Floors. Don't forget to scroll down the window. Finally, you can decide whether or not you want to copy the staircase. I'm going to copy the staircase and set it to be an exploded symbol on the first floor level. This means it will not be estimated and will appear as a collection of lines which can be adapted for the first floor plan. If you want an additional estimated staircase, click on the drop-down box and select the estimated option. Click Finish to confirm your selections. After a few moments, the first floor level appears, with doors and openings removed as per your selections. Don't forget to save your work once you've finished creating the level. Right, over to you! Create your ground floor level by going to the Views in 3D tab and clicking the Level button. Fill out the level dialog box and then follow the on-screen instructions to set the reference point and boundaries of the ground floor level. Once your level has appeared in pink around your ground floor plan, click on the level to select it, right-click and then click the Copy Selection option. Use your arrow keys to tell BuildingWorks where you want to place the next level relative to the ground floor level. Your final job is to work through the Copy Level dialog box, setting the heights of the level and then selecting which components you want to copy. Don't forget to select the Exploded Symbol option from the staircase drop-down to copy the stairs as a non-estimated set of lines, ready to adapt on your first floor level. Once you're done, click Finish. If you need to adapt the staircase on your upper floor plan, now take a look at the video called How to Modify a Staircase for Upper Floors.